Okay. Buckle up the pressure, I'm a diamond. Just the cabin pressure, we arriving. This is your pilot. Buckle up, you know we getting rowdy. Buckle up because it's getting violent.
Bro. Okay. So he said product of the pressure, I'm a diamond. That was dope. Hey yo, kamusta? Welcome back to another reaction video on our channel, my beautiful people. The next track we're gonna take a look at is a freestyle by Hanuman Kind. It's called On the Radar freestyle. I've already heard and covered one track by Hanuman Kind. It's called Run It Up. I really liked it, and really interested to hear more of him. So I want to start with the freestyle, and then we'll cover his entire discography. So let's get into this first, all right?
The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio freestyles. Yo, Hanuman Kind in the building. I'm gonna step out. He gonna step in. All right, let's go.
This that first class, third world, running up the digits. This that get money, plus your girl.
First class, third world, running up the digits. Okay. All right. Obviously, everybody keeps assuming that India is a third world country, right? So it's like a slight jab at that. It's that first class, third world, running up the digits. Everybody keeps assuming that we're a third world, but running up the digits is basically him growing, making money, making a name for himself, stuff like that. But he's repping for his country, repping for his people. That's basically it.
Hanuman Kind in the building.
That was dope, though. What a dope way to start.
Let's go.
This that first class, third world, running up the digits. This that get money, plus your girl. How we handle business, this that real life. Get it right, stay away from gimmicks. This that hometown hero, but we moving like the villains. This that top notch, keep it high.
This is the hometown hero, but moving like a villain. That was dope. It's like the saying one thing and then the making a bar with the opposite. That layer is pretty dope. I like that.
Hometown hero, but we moving like the villains. This that top notch, keep it high, burning all the bridges. This that one way, hit us tight.
Okay, this is the top notch. Give it hot, burning up the bridges, getting hot. Obviously his name is hot, his music is hot, and burning up the bridges. When you burn stuff, is hot. Like it just connects one thing to another. So that was pretty dope.
This that top notch, keep it high, burning all the bridges. This that one way, hit us tight, wait until we finish. This that main strong, baby.
Okay, that connects to burning up the bridges. This is that one way because you burn up, like he has to let you in. It's a one way because he burned all the bridges, like everything, bruh.
One way, hit us tight, wait until we finish. This that main strong, way beyond anything that you witness. Ooh, look at how we go get this. Ooh, put your shades on when we hit this, baby. We shine. Buckle up the pressure, I'm a diamond. Just the cabin pressure, we arriving. This is your pilot. Buckle up, you know we getting rowdy. Buckle up because it's getting violent.
Bro. Okay, so he said product of the pressure, I'm a diamond. That was dope. I mean, pressure, diamond, coal becomes a diamond under pressure, stuff like to play on that. That was dope. And then it's like he said something about the cabin pressure. We're arriving, something he said. That was pretty dope.
Ooh, look at how we go get this. Ooh, put your shades on when we hit this, baby. We shine. Buckle up the pressure, I'm a diamond. Just the cabin pressure, we arriving.
Okay, we're shining. Obviously, it's the, what is it called? It's the foreshadowing of the diamond bar. Yeah, we're shining. Product of the pressure. I'm a diamond. That was perfect. That pocket itself was perfect. Obviously, the cadence, the flow that he was using in the first portion, like probably in the first 30-40 seconds, and then he flipped it to this flow. It's pretty dope. But everything makes sense. Everything is connected, and I don't know. It sounds very nice too.
Put your shades on when we hit this, baby. We shine. Buckle up the pressure, I'm a diamond. Just the cabin pressure, we arriving. This is your pilot. Buckle up, you know we getting rowdy. Buckle up because it's getting violent.
Bro,
Set the cabin pressure, we arriving. This is your pilot. Buckle up, you know we getting rowdy.
Tell the cabin pressure we're arriving. Okay. Also, that connects to the intro. They said like stand. They said move away because the doors are closing. Something like that. That connects to the cabin pressure line that he just dropped. Like on the radar, right? So the intro said something along those lines. So probably he said that to connect it. Probably, I'm not sure.
Body got the pressure, I'm a dime. Set the cabin pressure, we arriving. This is your pilot. Buckle up, you know we getting rowdy. Buckle up because it's getting violent. Baby, be
Okay, this is your pilot. Buckle up. In case. Wait. No. Okay. Buckle up. So it said buckle down in case we get in rowdy. Knuckle up. It said buckle down and then knuckle up in case it gets violent. Okay, that was dope. That was dope.
this is your pilot. Buckle up, you know we getting rowdy. Buckle up because it's getting violent. Baby, be honest. First time doing it like I did. They done about to do the hymen. Fucking up the scenes, my sign. Got them out checking out my Johnson. Hit them with a rock, then we bounce.
Okay.
Yeah, bounce.
Oh, he said, "Fucking up the city is my assignment, bro." And then he said, obviously they're choking because they're on his Johnson. His Johnson basically means his private part. His dick, bro.
Know we getting rowdy. Buckle up because it's getting violent. Baby, be honest. First time doing it like I did. They done about to do the hymen. Fucking up the scenes, my assignment. Got them out checking out my Johnson. Hit them with a rock, then we bouncing. Yeah, bounce. Careful what you bring in my house.
Hey.
I ain't really fucking with that sucker shit now, but the vampires fucking with the count. Jugular, going for the jugular, man.
Bro, that was tight, bro. That was tight. What the fuck?
Yeah, bounce. Careful what you bring in my house. I ain't really fucking with that sucker shit now, but the vampires fucking with the count. Jugular, going for the jugular, man. They be trying to mirror my.
Okay. All of that was dope. All of that connected. He said, I ain't with the sucker shit. Like sucker shit, right? But the vampire is fucking with the count. He's basically saying he's the Count Dracula. Like it's the main hero or the protagonist. Like he connected it to the original bar, Hometown Hero, but moving like a villain. But that connects to this too. That was.
Careful what you bring in my house. I ain't really fucking with that sucker shit now, but the vampires fucking with the count. Jugular, going for the jugular, man. They be trying to mirror
Jugular.
my sound. They be trying to fuck
Mirror my sound.
Because can't nobody figure this out. No, they can't top that. Flyers from the top down, baby. We won't talk back. We ain't gotta talk now. Watch me be your top back. We ain't gotta stop now. Tell me, can you top that, baby? Can you top that, huh? Work your business when we in this. They gon' witness after testing. We get lit, shit is uncut, shit is
That flow is nice.
now. Tell me, can you top that, baby? Can you top that, huh? Work your business when we in this. They gon' witness after testing. We get lit, shit is uncut, shit is pure, shit is expensive. Get you fucked up on the floor at your senses and
Okay.
okay.
Okay, he's basically playing. He's playing parallels right now. Some cocaine bars, litmus test, like shit is uncut, is pure. Basically, diamond in the rough. Product of a pressure. I'm a diamond. Shit is uncut. Everything connects. Like he's pulling parallels with his music career. His bars, like his actual bars, not like with the bar. I mean, obviously he's saying it with the bars, but he's pulling parallels with that. He's talking about his rap career, his ability to rap, and also like it's like a double, right? It's a double entendre. Some cocaine bars in there too. Do you need another lane? Are you sure? It can mean either. It could mean cocaine. Do you need another lane, or like do you need me to rap more? Do you need more of my bars? You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
Baby, can you top that, huh? Work your business when we in this. They gon' witness after testing. We get lit, shit is uncut, shit is pure, shit is expensive. Get you fucked up on the floor at your senses. Another line though. Are you sure? Are you with this? Got a fat sack on the way for the Christmas. Got it wrapped up with the bow. I present this to the good folk, cause the world took a hit quick.
Okay.
Can nobody do it like this?
The way he finished it, like he wrapped up with a bow, he's giving it. He presents this, like when you wrap it up with the words, obviously it's a present. It's a gift, right? And he's presenting it for the good folk to get hit. It could either mean like he's pushing coke, right? Or he's pushing good music to get hit with. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. The double was dope.
This to the GoPro, cause the world took a hit quick. Ooh, can nobody do it like this? High grade, my grade, top shelf cannabis, my shade. Don't fade, burn like cannabis, roll some, burn some, stone like amethyst pro. Not
Okay.
a protagonist, an activist against I love your idols. My dogs, the wolves amongst all our robbers. We tear
He said he's an activist against I love your idols. he's an activist against I love your rivals kind of attitude is what he's saying. Like I don't give, like, all your idols are my rivals. That's what he's trying to say. That's smart. That's very clever.
my shade, don't fade, burn like cannabis, roll some, burn some, stone like amethyst pro. Not a protagonist, an activist against I love your idols. My dogs, the wolves amongst all our robbers. We tear and pull apart on arrival like, oh. Got 'em
Okay.
out howling. Bitch, I'm on the hunt, we prowling. Give 'em what they want, they growling. Oh, oh. You ain't allowed it. The pack stay tight, stay grounded. But the pack got us.
Okay. You ain't allowed in. The pack stays tight. Wolf of the pack. He's obviously the wolf of the pack. He called himself the Count, the Dracula. Also, he called himself the hometown hero, but moving like a villain. Like, everything is perfect.
You ain't allowed it. The pack stay tight, stay grounded. But the pack got us walking on the clouds, man. Ooh, yeah. Elevated, baby. Watch me demonstrate it. Yeah, it's more
Another
than
flow.
what you seen on the news that we making. If you thinking that we changing up our views, you confused with the moment rather than the bigger picture
Okay.
that we painting. Yeah, I know you tired of waiting. Yeah, I know you tired of pain. If you think that we don't get it, baby, one day that'll change. Got a
Okay.
chance to make a difference. So we trudging through the trenches, oppositions and defenses, baby. Charge it to the game.
Okay, that was crazy. I love that. That was so many bars in there. So many, bro. So many. Like, I love that. I loved every single bit of that. Like, I don't know if you guys were able to interpret a lot of the stuff that he said. I think I did my best in interpreting the bars that he said in there and the layers that he mentioned in there. I don't know. I think he's after Brother V from India. I think he's probably one of the best lyricists. Somebody who can push the pen really well, and he has a lot of styles. People keep talking when they talk about him. They keep talking about Project Pat. I don't know why. I need to understand, because he's able to jump into different styles and get out of it whenever he wants. Like, it's very, very unique that way, and I enjoyed all of that. It was really dope. You guys tell me, did you enjoy that performance? Did you like my reaction, my review, my bar breakdown for that video? If there's any feedback that you want me to address, please let me know in the comments. And if you want me to cover any artists or any songs from any part of the world, any genre, it doesn't matter. As long as it's music, I'll be happy to take that journey with you. Okay, so leave everything in the comments, and please support, like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, bye.